And welcome in. It is another Bearcat Journal Nightcap right here on BearcatJournal.com, brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Galactic Fried Chicken. Visit www.galacticfriedchicken.com. Download the app for everything Galactic. And make sure you get to Dayton. Stop in their place right on the Strip in Dayton, Kentucky. Tell them to pump it up and save yourself 15% off the best fried chicken in the city. So, Aaron, anything happened today? I've been out of town.
I swung into Galactic Fried Chicken today, actually, and got some new sauce. So
I'm sure you're excited about that as much as you put that stuff on everything.
I do, and we were talking about it, Shane and I, and when I still have the sauce that kind of just got like thinner, and I'm just going to use it as I'm going to put it on chicken. Like I would
like a marinade?
Yeah, like a barbecue sauce or something like that, because there's been nothing going on with me as I eat it, consume it. So
no, it's fine.
Just use the rest of it as a marinade, and we're good to go. So, yeah, he's like, let me know how that works. So, yeah.
So backstory here for my situation. Yesterday, just hanging out, and my best friend from childhood called. He's like, hey, you want to go up to Indy for the Fish concert tomorrow? And we knew Dave McCullough was committing. We knew it was going to happen sometime mid-afternoon-ish. So I was like, we'll get that taken care of. I'll have everything ready to go. I'll be good to go up to Indy, take a day away from the action, and watch a Fish show. It's the first time I've gone to a Fish show since Kelsey was born, so at least 11 years. So I thought, why not? I don't take many days off. I'll take today off. Nothing's going to happen.
Sure.
And then, right about as we were getting in the car, my phone starts exploding as there were meetings with position coaches going on during the official visits. Right about that time. And, apparently it was just like a chain reaction. And everybody was feeding off of each other. So if you haven't been following along all day, Cincinnati picked up 5 commitments on the football side of things. They got a corner with some versatility and Dave McCullough, who is the second highest rated recruit in program history, the number 1 rated defensive recruit in program history. That started the day. That got kind of the momentum going. And then the 2 offensive linemen, Josh Gregory and James Jenkins. Did I get those right?
Correct.
Yes. They both pulled the trigger in their meetings with Mike Cummings. And then Manny Covey, apparently Manny Covey was ready to commit last night. He had such a good time when they got here and checked in. And then I think they were at the barn last night. And then got to go out and hang out with some of the guys. Apparently Manny Covey was ready to go last night. He didn't even want to wait till today.
I mean, so obviously this isn't the first time the barn's been mentioned in a commitment as far as like where.
Well, when they do official visits, they take the recruits and their families and their hosts to the barn for a catered dinner at the. That's why they built it. That's literally like the main reason they built the barn.
This is paying off in dividends, right? Like this has been quite the investment that Coach Luke Fickell has made, and it's literally just amazing how well this barn has paid off.
Yeah. And then finally, Josiah
Jonas
DeClona pulled the trigger as the kind of final cherry on top for the day. And you got 1/5 of your recruiting class in about 6 hours this afternoon.
You've never seen anything like this, right?
Not like this, because there have been a lot of commitment weekends where you end up like getting this many commits out of it, but the kids tend to space it out, right? Where they all, and usually what happens is the commitments happen Sunday right before they leave. Right? Like they'll go to they'll get up in the morning, they'll go to breakfast, and then before the family gets taken to the plane, They're kind of, are you in or are you out kind of deal. And so that, usually they go home. Even if they commit, they plan out their announcement and all that stuff. And apparently it was just kind of like a cyclone that blew through the 7th floor of the Linder Center, that everybody committed and everybody was announcing today. So when Dave McCullough put his commitment out, shortly after that, I got, as Steve Wilfong posted it, and I got word as well that there were more commitments coming. But usually that means spread out over the next 5 or 6 days.
Right. Because every kid wants to have their shine, right? They don't want to be necessarily in the light of another kid who's committed.
But apparently this is like they're sold on the brotherhood of being a Bearcat.
Right.
And they all wanted to make a mark. They all wanted to do something special. They all wanted to do it today. And it's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. I try to take one damn day off. And instead, here I am in the car recording a nightcap on the way home from the show. Unbelievable.
So is there anybody we kind of know the Dave McCullough's name's been ballied around for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, since he decommitted. Yeah, right. He's been the hot name the whole time, yeah.
So anything about Day that you can tell us? Obviously from Indiana. I don't know that there's nothing that we haven't already talked about with Day.
I don't know that he was living in Indiana because his dad was the running back coach in Indiana. So he was living in Bloomington. And the family now is moving to South Bend because his dad is now the running back coach at South Bend.
Yeah.
That Notre Dame, is that what they call it?
I don't know. It's some team that Cincinnati took over their stadium and beat.
Yeah, it was a bye game or something last year.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. So he went to Deshaun McCullough. He went to Miami of Ohio. He was one of their better players. He was a running back, like one of their greats. He was a running back at Miami. And now he's got, a gang of kids that are college age, a couple of them at IU and now Day at Cincinnati. So he's got that size that they look for, 6'2" or so, some positional versatility. He's coming in as a corner. But he's got the size if they want to move to safety, or he's even got some ability in the slot if they want to move to nickel. So he can do a lot of different things for you. Very talented, obviously, being a high 4-star and the number 1 defensive recruit in program history. So I know Kerry Combs was the lead on that, and he has been excited about this one for a while. It's been between us. Nobody else is listening, right?
Right.
It's just you and me?
There's no one else.
Aaron, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. There's no one else.
Okay, I'm not really. I guess I'm in the middle of Indiana somewhere.
Yeah,
I got you now. Okay, you're back.
All right.
It's just us, right? Nobody else is listening.
Nobody else.
He's been in the fold at UC for a while. This was not, a new thing when he went and met with Kerry Combs this morning. They've been working on this for a minute.
I mean, it's exciting times. I mean, just the biggest defensive recruit in program history. No big deal. So what about Josh Gregory? Josh Gregory being a 3-star offensive tackle, says he fell in love. I mean, according to Mick's article, he fell in love with Cincinnati due to Mike Cummings. Any surprise there? No?
I don't think it's working out.
Are we losing you?
I don't think it's working. Aaron, if you can hear me, we're literally in complete darkness in nowhere, Indiana, and my service is terrible. If you want, just go ahead and end it.
And we lost him. So, yeah, not sure if Chad will bounce back in or not. That said, I think we got him back.
Maybe
we got you back.
I was going to say, like, I've got no signal. We're in the middle of nowhere, and I've got no bars. So let's we'll shut this down tonight. We'll get back to you guys either with tomorrow with more detail.
More detail.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting.
We had to get. You can't have a night like that or a day like that and not get something up tonight.
Sure, I get it. So
great job by Mick.
Yeah, we'll have definitely more details in. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to lose you or not. But to your point, as you're trying to get out, great job by Mick having an article up on every single one of the kids within moments after each kid.
He worked his ass off today.
Sure did. Earned that paycheck.
Kudos to Mick. Earned that paycheck, big boy. So kudos to Mick, and that'll wrap it up tonight. I'll try to get back tomorrow. I know you've got a bunch going on, but we'll figure something out one way or the other.
We always do.
And if I don't see you tomorrow, maybe I'll have somebody else here. But if not, I'll see you Monday.
We'll figure it out.
Because that's what we do.
Yes, sir.
We get shit done. All right, man. Thanks for popping in. I know you've got a million things going on with the diaper party tomorrow.
Yep.
But appreciate you making time. Thanks to everybody for listening. We'll be back around soon. It is the Nightcap, brought to you by Bearcat Journal and presented by our good friends at Galactic Fried Chicken.
See ya.